Hey, go ahead and get this show on the road. Y'all busy black fathers around here, so I don't want to waste too much of y'all time.
Yeah, I just put my
So,
son to bed.
yeah, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, we back with another and probably final episode of the show No Name for this season, this year. I wanted to end this one with a little bit of a banger. If y'all don't know, uh, my friend here, my co-host here, Sly, he was here on the show once before, and he's back again. And also, I got another special guest of mine, another longtime friend, another grand fam brother. You know, uh, I've been trying to get him. Well, I would say I tried, but I'd be so busy and everything, caught up with a bunch of bullshit. I think I done text somebody, the next thing you know, I ain't text that motherfucker at all. So let's just say I'm finally glad to have him on the show, my boy Anthony, Anthony Hall the third, motherfucking third. Uh, Mr. Anthony.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
I know a lot about you. You know, we hung out. We also and also I forgot to mention we also taught self defense class together at Grambling once in a while, right?
For that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me, you,
Pretty Lily.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, me, you, and Rome.
hmm
Well, tell people about yourself, AJ.
Well, hello, yeah, Anthony Hall the third, man. The first thing I say about me is I'm just trying to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? Better version of me, man. I ran track in Grambling High School. But before track, my main thing was martial arts. Martial
Mhm.
arts since I was 3 years old, man. My parents put me in
One of the
Taekwondo.
coldest motherfuckers I seen kick.
Appreciate you, boss.
Mhm.
Parents threw me in there at 3 years old, man. Said, "This is what you got to do. It's gonna help you with everything else." And so ever
Right.
since then, man, I've been doing ITF Taekwondo, WTF Taekwondo, Hapkido, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Krav Maga, Wing Chun, Jet Kwando. I've been doing a lot of martial arts, man. But my baby is Taekwondo. I've been doing that for I'm 30 now since I was 3, so I don't know how long that is, but that's
For you.
that's how long I've been doing it, man. And I love it. And everything else just stem from there. I got a business that I run, high performance business, train athletes of all ages, all types,
Mhm.
youth, professional, track, basketball, football. My man's actually over there working right now. Hold on. You're not opposed to being on camera, are you? All right, my man right here. Hold on. Hold on. I'll flip it. I'm an old head, so you gotta excuse me. Right there.
You go ahead.
Working right there, getting that work in, man. Y'all gonna
There
see
you
him on TV
go.
one. But
Yeah.
no, man, that's literally all about what I do. But everything I'm doing,
Mhm.
I'm doing basically for my kids, man. So
Yeah.
building up something so when I'm dead and gone, or when I'm ready to chill, they got something. They ain't got to go work no 9 to 5. They can go ahead and they can jump right in on any business that we got. That's the
Yeah.
goal. So
Yeah.
yes, sir.
I like that, man. I like that. You got somebody in there putting in that hard work. That's a good ass work promotion right there. So hey, y'all stay tuned. Y'all look out for that young cat and y'all hey, make sure y'all stay in tune with my boy Anthony. Anthony, where they can find you at if they ever wanted to, improve into some athletics in the future.
Man, you can find me on Instagram on my business page, Halls underscore HSD, personal page, ASPEED underscore 989 on Instagram, or you can just go ahead and email me, which is the best thing to do. If I don't answer, I know one of my assistants, they gonna get you right. But the email address to that is aspeed10.ah@gmail.com. And we
All
love to
right.
have you, man.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we go ahead and get this show started. If y'all don't know what this episode is about, well, I'm about to tell y'all motherfuckers. And then if y'all don't know about my current situation right now, I'm gonna give y'all an up to date situation.
Right.
I'm about to be a father, right?
Hey.
My father, not my father. Thank you. My baby is gonna be here anytime soon. All right. Supposed to be the estimated date is December 23rd, but let's see if the baby get here before or after that. All right. But with that being said, also I'm dedicating this episode to the young black fathers, all the baby daddies, who all those who have questions. I'm just saying, like this is gonna be the episode. I want this to be the episode where everybody can come together and watch for those who are fathers now, or about to be fathers, or about to be a father again. You know what I'm saying? Because we're young black fathers in this new age, you know. And reason why I chose y'all because I wanted to choose youngs. I already talked to the OGs, you know what I'm saying? The OGs, they already have that different kind of upbringing of how they came up in their time of the world. You know what I'm saying? So now I just wanted to have this panel, but not just for the young guys that's fathers out there, but mainly for me. This is gonna be therapy for me. So
Hey, man.
yeah.
No
So
game.
yeah, this is and Sly has been there with my conversations as well of asking questions of, man, have you ever been through this, or man, what do you do when you do that, or one of those one of those situations you just want to make sure that, hey, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? So my brothers,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the time is for me to ask y'all some questions. I'm gonna start with Sly. All right, Sly. We kind of had an episode that we kind of talked about this, but it's never been aired. But I'm pretty sure you kind of like got like a little short and sweet answer, pretty much.
Yeah.
So my question I want to ask y'all, and I'm gonna start with Sly. Sly, what was it like for you when you found out that you got a baby on the way? And
um.
be real, and let's be real. And reason, and I'm gonna explain this to y'all to be honest. And one thing about me, I like to be brutally honest on my show, and I don't want to fake on nobody. Let me tell y'all something. I knew that me and my baby we were gonna work on the baby, right? And we was worked on it, and I don't know, is it like this for most males? But when a girl tell you like, "Oh man, I'm pregnant," I was like, "Oh shit, cool." You know, hey, I knew it was coming. Hey, I shot the club. I shot the club up when I went up in there. So hey, okay, cool. You know. So my excitement is not way up to here. How my girl probably expected to be, or just about any women. Only way I expected for it to be this high, unless like a couple has been working on trying to get pregnant for like so long. You know what I'm saying? They tried many, many times and they failed, but they finally got that pregnancy. Everybody like, woo, shit, Super Bowl. All right, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I was like, all right, cool. You know, so that's why I want to ask, like, what were you super excited, or you was like, shit, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think everybody gets excited, but mostly from me, it was mostly a nonchalant. I'm a nonchalant guy, so it was a
Yeah,
nonchalant. Let's go. It was like,
This.
right, because I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
yeah.
I never pulled out. You know, like ever. So,
Okay.
so I know this is not the right way to think, so I wouldn't condone this, but I believe in God, and
Right.
God gonna make happen what needs to be what needs to happen. So when I would
Yeah.
leave it in, I had intentions on getting her pregnant. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I wasn't upset if she wasn't pregnant, but I wasn't upset when she told me she was pregnant. It was go time. It was like, okay, bet, because I knew from day
Yeah.
one. I was like, man, let's go. So
Yeah.
we'll
Okay.
go. I told her straight up. I was
You say, man, I said, y'all please forgive it. Nah, you just being a nigga. It's okay. Like, that's what I say. This is what this podcast is for. Like,
right.
we're not, we're,
Be
we
niggas.
niggas. Like we gonna have those moments. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, let's go. You know, but hey, praise God at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
It's cat. But man,
Oh, and also, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Sly's baby daughter. She done had a birthday today. Today
yeah,
was her birthday, right?
yeah, man. My baby turned
Yeah.
6 today,
Birthday
man.
to her, boy. Happy birthday to her.
I appreciate the love, y'all. My baby growing up.
Yeah.
I got a 6 year old. I have a 6 year old and a 5 year old. What about you, AJ?
Man, I got a whole clan, boy. I got a 7, 5, and a 2-year old, man.
You got another? You had another one? What was it, boy, girl?
It was a boy. I got 2 boys and 1 big girl.
That's what's
Yeah,
up, bro.
Mm.
man.
Man,
So
Yeah,
your girl is the oldest, right?
yeah. She the oldest.
yep. Because I remember
Hmm.
daughters.
Okay. All right. So same question for you, AJ. What was it? What was it like when you found out that you got a oh shit, this is gonna be probably a difficult question. But what was it like for you? Okay, let me ask y'all this. Is this
Look,
something that
Yeah.
that's is this something that I had to this an answer you had to give me off air or something like that to be real? Or
I'm gonna be real on camera, man. I'm gonna be real
okay,
on.
because let me know. Like I don't mind like because I got like a car like I all right, let me make sure to cut this part out of the video because if this something that's gonna hurt somebody's feelings and everything, I don't want this shit to air. But
Nah,
if you all about it, then go ahead and say your piece.
man, it's all good, man. I'm not on a negative flow, bruh. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I made my decision, so I live with it. So the
That's
first time I was just wilding out, boy. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I didn't expect for it to happen because I never stayed in the parking lot. I just feel like that.
okay.
So
Damn.
I never stayed in the parking lot. So that's
You
the
stayed
first
in the
time
parking lot too long.
I guess I did because I don't know. First time it was just like, "Wait, what? What's no?"
That
You know what I'm
nigga
saying?
got a ticket.
I got a couple of them. I thought life was over. The first
Oh,
one, I was like, dang, I ain't gonna be able to run track no more.
ooh.
It had
Right.
my head all gone, bro. It happened my senior year in college. I never
Hmm.
really quite did what I wanted to do in college in terms of track and field. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
Okay.
always push, 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 push. End up always getting hurt. And then that last year, I'm like, okay, I'm making some strides. And then boom, I'm Priego.
Ah.
Damn.
So bro, I I look back on some things that people try to tell me, and uh, mentors tried to tell me I should have listened. They were right, but I mean, hey, it
Hmm.
is what it is, and made my bed, so I'm just trying to fix that thing right now, bruh. And so that was the
Hmm.
first. Second one, that's an off air topic, but you know, and it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. And
Right.
I don't send out no negative energy and no negative vibes towards nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because both of those kids, it was by one mother, and she's doing a great job with them. You know what I'm saying? She's a great mom with them.
Okay.
I gotta give her a props on that. You feel me? Of course,
Yeah.
you're not gonna see eye to eye with your what people call your baby moms, or I call my children's mothers. You might not see eye to eye with them on a lot of things, but you got to be real on a couple things. Um,
Hmm.
I feel like everything's a cause and effect. So I knew by
Yes.
some of my actions, some reactions was gonna happen, and things was gonna be how they are. And so you as a man, you just gotta learn how to adjust and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Without
Yeah.
being childish or petty or anything of that nature. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the kids gonna be looking at you, man, like, okay, how's daddy reacting to this? How's dad doing this and that and the third?
Hmm.
And so a lot of these instances, man, it's just you gotta be mature. And so
There you
for the
go.
first two, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The last one, it was another surprise. Oh,
Just bro, AJ,
This nigga getting a lot of surprises.
this is like surprises.
All of them was surprises, boy. You know, the last one, that is definitely an off air. I can't put that on the air. But
Okay.
I mean, not in terms of negativity or anything like that, but just how it went down, who it
There's
was.
another grown man discussion on the side that we need to have, but we're not
Yeah,
going here.
Yeah,
yeah, we don't want to air that one. But
Yeah.
hey, like I said, man, both of the mothers, they great mamas. You know what I'm saying? The kids got they lucky to have some good moms. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like co-parenting, it's very important for people who aren't together. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't be immature, man. You know what I'm saying? If she has another guy, let her have another guy. You need to be happy that she got another man in her life, you know what I'm saying? Or if not, if you got a boy, my thought is if he ain't got another male figure running around there every day, you might want to be worried in this day and age because
Oh
I
man.
don't have no problems with no one who,
Mm-mm.
teeter totter the line, but I'm just saying you want a male presence in that household. And I feel like everybody should think very optimistically about their situations.
I like how you set it up at the end. Like, despite of that, you know, uh, you said all that is off air, but you still ended with, but they have great mothers.
Mhm.
Besides being a great father, at the end of the day, these mothers are doing their part as well. So also shout out to the baby mamas and the great mothers out there doing their thing for our kids and for our future generations. So shout out to y'all. But anyway, back to this baby daddy shit. Uh, so I would say y'all got pretty much girls, and y'all oldest are girls, right?
hmm
AJ, your girl's the oldest. Fly, your girl's the oldest,
yep,
oldest too, right?
yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. We wasn't
Uh,
dudes at first, and then we had our boys who we straightened up. Like
yeah.
me personally, when I had my daughter, I wasn't disappointed, but I really had to sit down and have a conversation with God. It's like, okay, God, what do I need to do to get a boy? And I had to really come to the realization that if I don't straighten up my act and get my stuff together, I'm gonna have another girl, man, because God not gonna bless me with a boy that's gonna become a man one day. Because who want another man that's out here running around doing God knows well, we have lost, hurting women and stuff like that. Not saying I was
Right.
hurting women, but that's kind of what it is when it comes to a lot of us young men out here at that age when we in college and
Yeah. Yeah.
we do our thing.
Get you back off
So
the ground.
yeah, so I just had to basically kind of straighten up, man, and like I said, I'm gonna go get her. So when I had that conversation, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and try another one. So man, 9 months later, got my boy.
So
Shit.
so you all pretty much answered my question with that about girl. Like, how would you feel? Now, how did you feel when you was having a girl? Like, did it matter to you? You was having a boy or girl? Because that's pretty much like a overall answer when it comes to having kids. Besides just men, is also women that rather have boys too. Because it's more of a simple process. I wouldn't say simple, but I would say less to handle. You
Yeah.
know, but
I
it
mean,
depends on. It also depends if the father is there as well too, because it's going to be really hard for a mother to raise a man if ain't no man around too.
that's true. I mean, girls and women are more complex, so I think that's the main reason. But I don't know, man. I mean, me personally, I just wanted a healthy child. Like, but I wanted a boy, but I wanted my child to be healthy. So
Right,
once I got that, I couldn't complain. So I'm just happy about that. As long as they healthy, man.
right,
That's the goal.
right. Because I've always like uh that was gonna be my next question. Like, cause I just know, because I told my girl that I really don't care what I said. I kind of do, but I just know if I fuck around and had a boy, I am running around like it's a fucking Super Bowl. Like I won a Super Bowl
Happy.
championship. Like I'm running track. I'm
Happy.
doing a whole track run, 40-yard dash. I'm jumping like everything. If I had a boy, you know, and
Yeah.
I don't want to make it, but I don't want to make it seem like the daughter from point of view is going to be less significant, but I told Sly this over the phone. Um, I told my girl this as well too. I said if I had a boy, it's not the fact that I get to teach my boy how to play basketball, football, all that other shit. My thing is if I were to have a boy, this would be like my second chance in like my bloodline to teach this child with a different legacy
Yeah,
than how I was taught as a man growing up. And I feel like that's how it is for most young men in America growing up without a father. When we do have a boy, we'll feel like this is our second chance to actually be a 10 times better father than our previous one was. And just to see where this child could be in life with all the lessons that you learned and the mistakes that you learned as well. So that's what made me excited. Um,
yeah, that.
but also, let me get back to the slide about what he said about like, damn, I got a girl. What does it take for me to get a boy? God, AJ, do you feel the same way when you found out you was having a girl, or it's just like, man, it's whatever. I'm gonna do whatever I can to be the best dad.
No, man, I was actually happy when I had me a girl, boy. I said, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a little baby girl. I was very, very ecstatic when I had a little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Found out square as possible. You could. I was very ecstatic about the fact that I had that girl, and cause I don't know, I'm very protective of my kids, but
Yeah.
daughter is like it's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
Mm-hmm.
like I got something to protect now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got something to help guide. And the thing is, I know mama and daughter, they gonna clash. They gonna clash because
Mm-hmm.
the estrogen, it's gonna clash. So she gonna be looking for that daddy figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, because I mean, just honestly speaking, I've had in terms of friendships with a lot of females that were lacking that daddy figure, and I could tell
Daddy
like
issues.
they have some daddy issues. That's why they out here doing what they doing now with me. So
Oh Lord.
to capitalize on that, I know that my daughter, she always gonna come back to look for me,
yeah,
and I'm always
Yeah.
gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Or some part of me is gonna be here, and so that's the biggest thing that I like about the fact that I can have that relationship with my daughter, even if for some reason, I'm not able to see her as much as I want to. She know I'm here, and she knows the type of relationship we got. And so when she's,
Right.
wanna reach out to somebody, I'm here. So me having a daughter, bro, especially, the first one, now that was the best thing I think could happen. Cause now the two younger brothers, they gotta listen to big sis. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no choice. That's big sis, and she the girl. You gotta look out for her. So yeah.
Okay.
no, that.
Because yeah. Reason. Oh, go ahead, Sly.
Now, I'm about to say that makes sense. See, I always looked at I wanted boys to protect the girl, but it's like they still can protect her. And of course, we can protect them, but that is pretty cool. It's just like whenever I'm with my kids, I hold my daughter hand, but I make my son get on the opposite side of her and hold
Mhm.
her hand and like just let them know we got to protect her.
Yeah.
So I already know what time it is whenever shit hit the fan or whatever. You know,
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. Because
Exactly.
it seems it seems that I'm so glad that we talk about this because it seems that it's like I don't want to say it's a stigma, but it's like a phrase. If a man fuck around and have a girl, that because he was a player or something like that, and then you had a boy, that means you're doing something right in your life as a man, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just sitting back, and when I find out the girl, and I'm just sitting there smoking,
What
like,
I
damn,
do?
what I do.
like what the fuck did I do? Like what did I do wrong back in the day? like, like, damn, I should never had all them hoes. Damn.
Oh.
And I was just thinking, like, yeah, you know what? And this is like that's like way before with the girl I'm with now. This is way before. And I was just thinking, like, yeah, you know what? I should never slept with that girl. I should just made her right by them kids and everything. She was a baby mama. I think that's why I got a girl. Fuck. I was
Oh.
just thinking about all kind of shit that I did back in the day. Like, damn, I did the best I could, but maybe that I shouldn't have done that. All right, guys.
Y'all
I
have
don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna do something right. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna try to do something right. And
mom.
and see here it is because I saw like Lil Duval had posted this. It's like if your man done had girls in his family, that means he done cheated or did some dirt or something like that back in the day. And
Damn.
I like, all right, y'all need to be careful because these girls are gonna look at these men that been faithful as shit,
Oh
ain't did
God.
nothing wrong. And these girls
Mm.
gonna be looking at him in the corner of that eye like, all right, I
Mm-hmm.
got
He
a
got.
girl. I got a girl. What the fuck did you do, nigga? What the fuck did you do when you was with me?
Damn, we don't want that.
Man, babe,
Nobody.
I ain't do nothing. Like, hey, don't that's just a meme, babe. Don't even worry about that. That shit ain't real. Anyway, let me go ahead and get back on track. So, I'm gonna start with you, Sly. My next
So
question is, um, with that, when you knew that first child was on the way, what did you decide to do different to get ready, or did you actually learn what to do now after that first child? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you? By what I'm saying is, like, did you learn how to start trying to save financially or something like that, or what? You get what I'm saying, though, right?
yep, yep. Well, there's a saying that smart people learn from their mistakes, and geniuses learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah,
Mm.
So yeah, man. So I was like, once again, whenever I told my friends that I was having a baby, I was so nonchalant, like, yeah, hey, y'all, yeah, Nina pregnant. And it was like, bro, get out of here, bro. And I'm like, bro, she pregnant, yeah. So I really wasn't phased like that because I knew I was gonna be a good father. I knew, okay, I gotta make sure I work, gotta make sure I sacrifice this, can't do this, can't do that. So I don't know, man. It was just so I can't say I would have done anything different because I always been like a good dude, or been like, ambitious and motivated and determined to be better, and you know,
yeah,
um, so that really was an issue. My biggest thing was it would I can say the only thing I wanted to do different is not allow certain situations to cause me and the mother of my
yeah,
children, to not get along and cause traumatic experiences that our kids will have to live with later on through life
yeah,
when it really didn't. So I just to no matter what, do my best to treat the mother right, be respectful. That's why I respect what AJ was talking about, because a lot of men we don't give the mother of our children the correct um matter of fact, they flowers while they here. We don't get on their flowers while
yeah,
they here.
yeah. We don't do yeah,
Don't, bro. Even because at the end of the day, all women gonna get on your nerves, bro. They all gonna do some fuck shit. They all gonna they gonna do
yeah,
something that you're not gonna like. But as long as they take care of them children, as long as they do their best to be uh what they are, human, they do make mistakes. As long as they do that, man, you just gotta roll with the punches, just keep it going, because the most important thing is those children.
right, right. What about you, AJ? When you found out you having a baby on the way, was that something that you started trying to prepare yourself, like like financially? Like, did you try to like prepare yourself financially, emotionally? Uh, and then if you didn't, what what do you know to do now in order for to get ready when this child come into this world? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Um. when I heard my first one, boss man, uh, like I told you, I thought life was over, bro. I'm like, damn, I ain't even around a first pro meet yet. Shit, I ain't got no money
Oh
on
yeah,
me.
you did say that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh Lord, you know, and so it was that was the main reason why like I just went in the grind mode, man, and really got deep into my education. Like I would say my baby girl is the reason I got into deep education. Like,
Yeah,
cause me and my pops, I've been blessed to have my pops around, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your
So
pop, man.
yeah, appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you, man.
yeah,
I have my pops around, man, you know what I'm saying, giving me the real, telling me shit that I don't like, don't want to hear, but I need to hear it. So shit, shout out to him. He would tell me things like that, like, hey, look, this track shit is nice, but let's be real here. You don't have no multi-million-dollar contract in track and field. Shit, people barely get that shit. So let's
yeah,
let's let's look at some real. You got a daughter coming to this world within a year. You know what I'm saying? And this contract is for 3, but hell, you not making no fucking millions like that. So we need
yeah.
some extra income. Come on. So I was like,
All
fuck.
right.
That's when he pushed me to, making my own business. And we went through the necessary steps, created the business. And even then, when I thought I was good, nope, you need some more. Come on. What else? Damn, dad, I'm good. I'm making some money. It's like you got a daughter on the way. You gonna need to have more and more. Fuck. So that's when I went on ahead. I became a teacher, became an educator. And so shit, I was teaching, doing my business, and then I was also running track. So I'm like, fuck, is that enough? We good for now. So with that being said, man, like I gotta give my people props because they always push me, bro. And I was ready for her financially,
Yeah,
but emotionally, I wasn't because of the simple fact what was going on between the mother and myself. The distance. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I know would affect my daughter. When
yeah,
she was first born, she was good because me and the mother was together. But then eventually, when she got about 3 years old, you know what I'm saying? We departed. And
hmm,
with her being the mother, she's with her mom, and she comes see me whenever she can.
yeah,
And the thing that got me, I wasn't ready for that. So when I had my second child, I
mhm.
really wasn't ready for that because it's a boy and he ain't gonna be near me. Oh man, because
Oh,
my
so
biggest
like long distance.
yeah, my biggest fear with that, you know what I'm saying, with both of my kids is they gonna get led down a path I don't want them to go down.
Yeah,
So I always worried myself about, damn, what if this, what if that? But then I just stopped worrying, bro, because everything's gonna end up the way it needs to be. As long as I'm
right.
doing what I need to do, things gonna be cool. So
Okay.
yeah, man.
Yeah. So you became a teacher, got your own business, running track, and then that baby came along, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
What's
my other question. Yeah, shout out to you because
Appreciate it.
I wanted to ask y'all that the same way. And Sly, I'm gonna turn this question to you.
up?
Um, but that child, either here or before, that child here, and you trying to work on better yourself. Like, how did y'all like manage with the type of schedule that y'all have, like to spend time with your baby and to improve yourself at the same time, like do things that you want to do. Like for example, like for me, you know, I know it's going to be a sacrifice, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice. But I just now realized that I found like a joy in a comedy game, like stand up comedy, and I just figured, and I finally had the time to do it, but it was just so last minute because now I got the baby on the way, so I'm trying to figure out like how to balance that with the baby and do stand up, all this at the same time, and go to school. So how was it like for you when that child was on the way when you're trying to do things, like?
Man, so I can kind of identify when it comes to what AJ was going through. The difference is I didn't have a father to tell me like, "Hey, nigga, like you said, it's some shit you don't want to hear, but you had to hear."
Yeah.
It's up for me while I'm having my child. I'm working. I'm working at the children's home, so I'm getting $9.50 an hour, bro. So I'm about to have
if we book it
food.
and even buy a flight early.
Slide, time out. AJ, can you put yourself on mute real quick?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean,
No, it's not you. It's just, yeah, he just got a lot going on in the background. All right, go ahead, Slide.
But nah, so just like him, I was still in school. I was trained, and I was, doing my best to be a good person. You know what I'm saying, to be a good man.
Yeah.
And I had to really realize that, okay, nigga, you broke. you
Yeah.
broke. Man. You got a kid on the way. You over here training. You hungry. You have no money, no food, and you have a woman that's pregnant, man. So I had to really tell myself, bro, you being selfish, bro. So
Yeah.
that's okay. Now I gotta go get another job with my job that I already have, and just keep grinding. And I don't know, man. Honestly speaking, well, first of all, honestly, I forgot the question.
You know, it's like, and you know, one thing I noticed, man, your eyes are looking a little bit low. I know you tired. I appreciate you for hopping on because today was your baby birthday and everything. I know you're trying to hang in there, but just do the best you can.
Yeah, I got you, man.
It ain't gonna be long. I mean, I'm almost through and everything. Just to let you know. That was said. You know, honestly speaking, damn, what's the question?
Hey, so okay, what was the question again?
That nigga a daddy for real, cause you done spent time with your baby on her birthday and everything, and now you done wore out.
Bro,
The question was like, how do you balance
oh man,
your baby being a father, and then at the same time your own personal interests as well?
man, on some stuff. Going back, okay, just to piggyback on what I just said. There's
Right.
no way to parent, bro. There, like, you're not gonna be able to be there as a father. You're not gonna be able to be there every day, and if you are there every day, 9 times out of 10, no, 9.999 times out of 10,
Right.
the
Okay.
woman that you have a child with, she gonna feel annoyed by you. She gonna be upset with you. So it you it just ain't fair for a man. Once you realize that life ain't fair for you, and your feelings matter, bro. I'm gonna be the one to say your feelings matter. You matter. You matter, bro. But in this world, nobody give a fuck what you got going on.
Good.
You know,
On God.
God. I'm saying, even your
Come in,
kids,
bro.
they don't mean it in a negative way. They don't care. They want to see daddy. They want to be able to be with daddy. So you're gonna find ways to disappoint them. You're gonna find ways to
Yeah.
disappoint the children. You're gonna find ways to disappoint yourself, everybody around you. But you just have to understand that as long as you're doing the best you can and you've been a good person, bro, God got favor over you. He gonna do whatever he got to do for you, bro, and make sure uh, you see it through no matter what.
All right. So off that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this big last question. All right. And the
Right.
reason why I say it's big last question, because this probably gonna be a controversial question. All
Oh,
right. And I'm gonna speak this on behalf of the men
well, let AJ
that
talk.
yeah. I'm gonna ask this question on the behalf of the men
Okay.
that's go through this when their woman is pregnant. Now, Sly, you
Mhm.
already know my story because I done called you about it.
Oh yeah, man.
So, and I'm gonna direct this question to AJ because me and you already talked about this. So I'm gonna direct this question to AJ.
Uh-huh.
The question is, when you and your girl going through something, all right, and
Mhm.
their main trump card is, it doesn't matter, I'm pregnant. I don't care about how you feel, I'm pregnant. All right, you're not going through this. I am because I'm pregnant. All right. I don't give a damn how you feel. I'm the one that's pregnant. Now, the question I want to ask y'all, starting with AJ, is it, in your opinion? I would say in your opinion. All right, I'm gonna say in your opinion. I'm not gonna say, regardless of how you answer this question, this is not the answer for all men. Maybe some men maybe think differently. Is it? Do you think that y'all go through it together? Because if she's going through it, you're going through it too. Because even though you're pregnant, how you're reacting, I'm going through it too. All right. Now, I know, and I told Sly this. I know it's never gonna be a win in that situation because we're a man. We're never gonna experience that pregnancy situation. Never. But I'm just saying, when you say our feelings matter too, do you feel like do you feel like it should be a balance of what men and women go through at the same time during pregnancy, or is it always going to be, regardless of how we feel, the woman pregnancy situation is always going to trump the most? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, hey, bro, to answer your question, I feel like the woman is always gonna win, man. The women always gonna win. They always gonna win. Their
Yeah.
situation is always gonna be more prevalent. So as a man, you just gotta learn how to take those L's and don't take them as losses. Take them as lessons, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It is what it is, man. Because
What it is.
once you start bringing your emotion into it, you lost. You
You know,
lost.
crazy.
You gonna go crazy, man. So I just personally speaking, I mean, back in the day, I didn't do this because I wasn't as wise. But I mean, now if my current um girl was to ever get pregnant in the future, I know
Yeah.
what time it is, bro. I'm gonna just sit back and you know what I'm saying, hey, whatever she needs, whatever she want, I know what time it is, bro.
Hmm.
I'm not worrying about me at that point because I know
Yeah.
whatever I say, it don't matter. So it is what it
Right.
is. I'll learn to live with it, you know.
Right.
So don't put yourself in a predicament where you gonna be acting off of emotions. You act off of
Right.
emotions, you gonna be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But if
Right.
you know, just play the game the way it's supposed to be played, shit, you gonna be set up pretty good. I
Yeah.
feel
Okay.
like
So the
that's
side note to,
That's a
so the
great thing.
side note to, yeah, yeah. And Sly, I would assume that you're gonna say the same thing pretty much, right? Because we done already talked about this.
Yeah, pretty much, But hey, your feelings matter, bro. All feelings matter, guys. Feelings
they
matter.
matter. Oh yeah, your feelings matter, but
So okay, so the
you know what
side
time it
note,
is.
so the side note to that question, all right. So
Mm.
how do you? And I'm gonna start this question back with AJ. So AJ, how do you process your emotion, your feelings when you're going through something and you're dealing with this and that and stuff? Because I had an OG told me this last month. And it was some deep shit. He said, "Well, it's one way that you got to figure out how to deal with this because they always are saying that you can't bring your problems at work and then you can't bring your work problems at home. So
Mhm.
through that, who do you consult to?"
Mm.
Damn.
I was like, you know
Personally,
what? I was like, I see how it hit you.
That blew my mind right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you see how that hit you. It hit me the same way when he told me that. He said, "Well, they always are saying that you can't bring your home problems to work with you, but you can't bring your work problems to home."
Mhm.
So how do you how do you consult with somebody? How do you deal with those emotions?
Well, personally speaking, boss, everybody's gonna be different, man. Everybody gonna deal with it in different ways. That's what
Yeah,
people start having vices, have little hobbies that they do to get away.
Yeah.
Some people might be drinking, some people might be smoking, some people, what I'm saying, might be playing a sport or hobbies, hanging out with the boys. Whatever it is to get your video games, whatever it is to get your mind off of it. Me personally, I like to meditate, I like to work out, read, kick shit, punch shit, break shit. Um, in terms of martial arts.
but what if your girl keeps you from doing that and she wants you to be there all the time?
You better run from her, bro.
It's not gonna be a relationship, boss. I ain't gonna put myself in that predicament.
Right,
I can't. I
Run.
can't. Because the thing is, if she wants me to be there with the baby, that's understandable. But me personally, I'm not in a situation where I'm sharing the same household as the mothers and the children. So,
right.
I'll have my kids at a certain amount of time, do daddy duties. It's all on me. And then
So you're
boom, they
not
spend
on
time with
lockdown.
me. Yeah. Just
Yeah, you're not on
I mean,
lockdown.
when they with me, they with me. And then, well, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. When they with me, I got help. I got help. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I got a good supporting cast. And I wouldn't be able to do all this by myself and do what I'm doing. So my mom, my pops, my sis, they all help me out with my child. You know what I'm saying? I got child care that they're able to go to. You see what I'm saying? So I'm really,
hmm
I really got a good end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this myself. So I got
right, right,
people I
right.
can go to. But the thing is, when they go back to mamas, they can, you know what I'm saying? They do what they do. So I've never really had we both in the same house, got the same kid, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had that because
Yeah,
that's just not the direction my life has taken me in so far.
right, right,
Like,
right.
yeah.
Well, Sly, do you? I'm assuming that you probably had the same answer, but do you want a rebuttal?
I guess so, man. I mean, well, first and foremost, man, I've been knowing AJ since 2010, man.
We all, yeah, we all have.
AJ has been one of those guys that you look at and you say, okay, I need to get my shit together. 'Cause, man,
Hmm
AJ is
Yeah,
on point, man. AJ is about his business,
Yeah,
So
appreciate it,
I
man.
know, bro, all love. So I know AJ is on point when it comes to being a father, man.
yeah,
So
of course.
so everything I look, everything AJ saying, I agree with what he's saying. I have a slightly different perspective because I have two children by one woman, and we can agree, women, bro, women are a different breed, bro. They complex, they like you said, you have to take your emotions out, bro, because if you don't, you'll have a mental breakdown, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah,
So with that being said, man, my experience was different, but at the same time, now, I'm in a situation where now I'm in Atlanta and my wife, I have my son with me.
yeah,
You but my wife and my daughter's in Louisiana. We separated, and
yeah.
so I I get what he's saying too. Like I can okay, because my situation is I'm trying not to say too much, but trying to
Take your
like
time, brother. Take your time.
shorten it up. But
Take your time, brother.
this gonna be some advice for you. When it comes to my situation and a female wanting me to be there all the time, I never had to deal with that with my wife or whatnot because she just
Yeah,
wasn't like that. If I want to go do something, she cool. Same with me. If she want to go do something, cool. But when I was having this conversation with a young lady, she couldn't understand why the dude that she was dealing with. She have a child already, but she couldn't
yeah,
understand why the dude that she was dealing with was kind of like drifting away from her, and I was kind of explaining to her like, man, you too clingy, like you mad because this man planned the trip before you, and he want to go out with his
yeah,
daughter to hang out with you. It's like, she was saying, man, but I want him around all the time, and I told her like straight up, you gonna lose every nigga you meet, bro, because no man wants to be around his woman all the time, bro. It
Yeah.
just it
Yeah.
just ain't right. So I want her to get to understand that, and I want to tell that story. So if a female is listening, don't do that.
Yeah,
Like,
because
yeah,
that's why because Sly, you already know my story, but
yeah,
I would explain why I asked that question because when it came to like that the second and like pretty much getting closer to that third trimester, somewhere between the second and third trimester, like it came to the point where I used to go out after work to go work out because that's where my outlet was. My
yeah,
outlet was the gym, punching bag, kicking something, you know,
yeah.
shooting something, you know. Um, sometimes the game, but I barely get the game like how I used to because I think I kind of like lost that edge, and I'm trying to bounce back from time to time, you know. And now I work that type of job that you just sitting down. I'm a bus driver, by the way. I'm just sitting down in my own collective thoughts.
Mhm.
You know, I really don't have much time to actually sit and talk to somebody about what I'm going through, woo to woo. My off days on the weekdays, and I work on the weekends. So pretty much everything when I'm off, like I said, I'm kind of by myself, cleaning or whatever, all kind of shit and stuff. And so that conversation of what I be going through mentally kind of just gets trapped in a boiling pot
That's
that's
a
about to explode.
that's
Get trapped in a boiling pot because I do not want to talk about what I'm going through, or what I'm going through at work because that's the last thing that I want her to realize when I'm going through something. But most of all, is about for her care because anything happens, you know, it sets her off emotionally, and then now the baby is somewhat affected, you know.
yeah.
So and it did came to a point, like I said, Sly already know this, and letting the audience and AJ know the reason why I'm asking this question because uh my mental state was in a boiling pot and it exploded.
Mm.
Just say that night was like a Tyler Perry play.
It
It was
was
like a
like
Tyler.
that.
It was like a Tyler Perry play, but nobody laid hands with each other. I just you know I did like Tyler Perry and then why did I get married and threw the remote at the wall. You know. You're like you ain't gonna lose me.
Hey,
And that's just
hey,
about
can
it. That's huh?
I'm sorry, bro. I wanted to chime in real quick on what you said. I don't want to interrupt you though. Can I chime in real quick on what you just said,
Go ahead.
man?
We at the end. Go ahead.
Well, look, man, I'm glad you didn't lay hands or nothing like that.
No,
But
I don't believe in that.
yes, sir. Now, I'm going to tell you from experience with the audience as well. Like, that's why what I said, you got to take your emotions out of it. I found myself when I was younger in college, put my emotions
Mhm.
into it. Like, I put my emotions to everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it was just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And put it in a lot of times, to the point where, sheesh, I feel like I egged on some situations to where, yeah, I was the cause of it. If I would have just,
Right. Yeah.
chilled out, relaxed, things could have went another way. But I felt like I had to do something because this ain't right. This ain't right. I
Yeah.
matter too. I
Hmm.
matter too. You know what I'm saying? And it just got very, very in a bad place of mental state and mental health. And
Hmm.
it wasn't right, man. So that's why I said what I said about the whole you got to take your emotions out of it. Because when I had my emotions in it, I found
Hmm.
myself in bad situations. You know what I'm
And let me
saying?
just and let me not let me cut. I don't mean to cut you off, but let me just say this. And for what I said, I'm not saying that what I did was right overall. I already know that I was in the wrong for that automatically as soon as I did it. So I just want to let everybody know it's like I'm not trying to justify for what I did. I already knew that I was in the wrong, and I already pointed myself to be the bad guy in this situation before everybody else did. So I just want everybody to know like I'm a man that's willing to admit my mistakes and everything. And like I said, this is therapy for me. This is why I'm talking to y'all. All
Yeah,
right. So
good. No judgment.
oh yeah. And But let's to end everything on a positive note. Last question. Uh, what is the main thing that y'all are excited to teach y'all kids? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
Um, I mean, it could be like anything, sports or whatever. And I'm gonna go ahead and start. And I don't know what it is. One thing that's I'm excited about to teach my daughter something. I don't know why, but to teach her how to drive. I don't know because I'm a bus driver or something like that. That's also makes me excited. But the main thing, what really makes me excited though, is that I'm looking for the upside down moments, like the down moments that you're gonna go through, like the moments that you experience, like a lost, something or a level of emotion that she ain't never been through, and I'm really looking for the moment where I can just sit down and teach my kid something on how to attack a certain situation emotionally, and this is the way to do it. I don't know why, but I'm looking for those damn moments where I can just step in like, oh, this is my time to really be a dad.
Yeah.
Fuck all that fun
Yeah.
shit, because that fun shit is always going to come, but
Yeah.
you always want to, you know, like to sit down. Like I look for the moments where I actually get to sit down and talk to my daughter about something that she has questions about. That's me.
mhm.
Sly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with you.
Shoot, man. What kind
Your
of
kid's still young and everything too, but what things that you're looking forward to teaching your kids?
man? I want to teach my kids how to. I look forward to teaching them how to believe in themselves, man. How to
Hmm.
themselves, how to be good people. Good human beings, good adults. Teach them how to adult, because
Yeah.
oh, for real. Teach them one thing. I see coming from where I come from. You taught that sports. If you can be great at sports, you matter. Like you important.
Hmm.
Or you're successful. And if I
Mm,
would have known that, if somebody would have told me, hey man, you athletic, you fast, but you smart, bro. You good at science. Like you dope.
Yeah.
You know, I would have pushed. I would have took the abilities that I had to push hard and persevere through anything in order to get to that common goal. I mean, with
Hmm.
that one goal or whatever, um, to do more than just focus on sports. Because now that I'm an adult, I had spent so much time focusing on being the best track athlete or football, player, that I never tapped into like what really makes me unique outside of sports.
Right. Right.
So I want to teach them that early, that they're bigger than just being athletes, and and just I don't know, man, just really just parent them differently from what
Hmm.
I was taught. That makes sense.
mhm,
More than an athlete.
Yeah, real.
AJ, what
mhm.
about you, brother?
I love it, man. Hey, I'm gonna piggyback off of what Sly said in my own words, though. I look forward to teaching my kids about
Yeah.
everything. I'm talking about my girls, same way I'm gonna tell my boys, teach them about everything, man. Like
Yep.
the
Hmm.
stuff that a lot of parents like to hide and kitty cat, you know what I'm saying, play around with. Nah, I'm gonna teach them the real, man, because
Right.
I want them to know about life in its entirety. And so,
Yeah.
anytime, any moment I get to teach them, whether it be martial arts, whether it be sports, whether it be, education, like I'm gonna just business, just everything, man. That's really the whole thing about what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, it's all cute when they're young, but parents dread the teenage years, but I'm looking forward to the teenage years. Like I'm looking forward to the
Yeah.
time when my son is 16 years old and he faster, might be faster than me, stronger than me, probably knock me out. I want to spar with my sons, you know what I'm saying? I want to teach them some things. Like looking forward to when my daughter goes to prom, like she get her first boyfriend. I'm gonna tell like, baby, you don't do this, you don't do that. He only looking for this, he only looking for
Yep.
that. You know what I'm saying? I want to give her the real. You know what I'm saying? And then
Get
how
it.
to drive, give them their first set of keys. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
To a vehicle I had, showing them responsibilities, business, how to do childcare, how to do this, how to do that. Like I'm ready for them days right there, man. Cause I feel like that's gonna be the days it's gonna really gonna matter.
So
You
you
know.
y'all so y'all pretty much like y'all got plans set up for y'all kids. You like King Richard. Y'all ever seen King Richard?
Oh, what? Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's good ass movie. That nigga planned everything out
He did.
for his kids, and it came to
My
fucking
man.
fruition.
Yeah.
That's how it's
And
supposed to be, man.
I did not know King Richard. I ain't knew Richard was from Shreveport, so that added me like another extra boost of motivation. I didn't know that nigga was from
Thought
Shreveport.
about you.
So
Mm-hmm.
Thought about you. And I
so
said,
I'm sitting here like, damn, I only got like half a plan. This nigga got a whole lifestyle plan. So
oh,
do y'all have it planned out?
bro, I'm glad
Yeah.
you said
Oh yeah.
you got to get your plan together, bro.
Yeah.
Cause man, I didn't have a plan, bro. I was winging the shit, like, and that caused a lot of mistakes, bro. A lot of pain, a lot of man, like I told you before. I can be honest, like my wife started to resent me, bro, because like I said, see, when I fail, I don't have anybody to fall back on. It's just me,
Yeah.
and I failed a lot, bro, just because I didn't have a plan. So instead of bitching about it and crying, like you said, take the emotions out and really look at stuff logically and say, okay, how did I put myself in this predicament?
Put the back up.
You do that, bro. Like I'm talking about tonight.
Hmm.
Start figuring out a plan. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this much. I need to get here, so I need to drive this car service or this food delivery service or whatever it is to make sure you get your money right. Do what you got to do because when it comes to being a daddy, man, to be honest, there's no excuses. Because God put us in the position to be men first,
Yeah.
and us being men, you really have no room to fail, especially being a black man. So you gotta have a plan, bro. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
I'm 30, bro. I just started to really work towards my plan like a few years ago. And and that's because I was just fearful. I had a plan, but I didn't believe that shit can happen. I didn't really
Mm.
believe that shit. So I'm still doing plan B's and little odd shit, which is taken away from my plan A, which caused me to uh shit to keep the book, which I failed my NFLPA certification test because I was too busy chasing money and doing all type of shit because my plan, I didn't have a solid plan. In my solid plan, I had it, but I didn't believe it was gonna really work. I created so many plan B, plan C. Nah, fuck that. Like, create your plan, create shit around your plan that can correlate with it. No plan B, no plan C. Those other plans just gotta help your plan A get to where it need to be. You know,
Mm.
like bro, you do that, and then you got people like me, AJ, other fathers out there that really know that bump their head, that done things right, that know what to do. Shit, bro, pick the phone up, call us, and we'll put you on game, bro. And help you any way we can, cause that's what we gotta do as fathers, bro. Especially black fathers, we gotta stick together.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's cheap,
Yeah, I appreciate that. Damn.
bro.
For sure.
Because I just sitting there thinking like, damn, I gotta come up with a plan and everything. And
Got to.
you know, I just feel like, you know, especially when it comes to like activities and sports and everything, like I want my daughter to be in sports like basketball. One thing I'm kind of worried about that she's probably gonna get into that MMA shit because her father was a fighter. So, and I think her mama, I know her mama not gonna like it, but I just have that, I have that gut feeling that
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
she's not gonna run from that. She's gonna be like her dad. She's gonna be fearless. She's gonna want to exert some energy to punch somebody in the face. And my baby gonna be like, where should he get that from? Like, man, she got it from me. Now I need to go ahead and I need to go ahead and train her and hone that skill before it gets worse and did something stupid like her dad did back in the day. So, all right, man. Well, I mean, AJ, do you have anything to say before we go? Because
I want to tap in on that last part right there. What my man Sly just said. And all respect to Sly, man, because like he said he didn't have a father that was pushing him, pointing him in the right direction. So
Mm-hmm.
he's self-made. I can't say that. I'm not self-made. I'm
I'm
shit.
self-made.
Parents made me, bruh, and they still, honing. But the thing is, I feel like yes, you want to plan, but at the same time, build up your resume. I say it like this: build up your resume because your reputation that you have is true. What they say, it's gonna precede you. It's gonna go to your kids. So
Man,
whatever reputation you got and whatever accord you got with the community you with, that's gonna go to your kids. That's the main reason why. At
Mm-hmm.
first I'm like, why they want me to, do this educate, get a master's degree? I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, I always wanted to push, and get more and get smarter because, I always thought like, damn, shout out to Chad Boseman, man, R.I.P.
Yeah.
When I saw that movie, The Black Panther, I saw how educated he was, man. I'm like, hey, I got to step my education game up.
Yeah.
Um,
My twin.
hey, I was like, look, I gotta get more certifications, more education, and I just started doing that just because I saw that film. But then I started
Yeah.
realizing, like, okay, I got a certification in this, so I'm valid in this community. I got a
Yeah.
certification in this, I'm valid in this community. And then on and on. Got a master's degree here, I'm valid within the school district. Now
Right.
I'm working for my doctoral, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be valid within that district, within
Right.
that area. And so
I'm
even
a
if I
young man,
don't
bro.
plan, the thing is, well, my kids, they'll be straight because the
Yeah.
school I work at, they can come in, fit right in, or they know Mr. Hall, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or anywhere they go that I'm associated with. That I don't need a plan because I've worked to where when I'm done, when my kids get of age, hop right in. They
You
good.
know what? Because
man.
sorry to cut you off, but I did mention that to Slide like a long time ago, and I mentioned that to my old lady as well. Like I want to go back to school and get like something under my name,
Yeah,
cause
man.
yeah, cause I told about this bus driving thing. I mean, it's cool and everything, but I don't see myself working as no bus driver for like over 10 years. I don't even see myself working five. And this
Mm-hmm.
is way before that I started really disliking this job. It was way before I started disliking this job. And my girl was like,
Mm-hmm.
but bus driver, they get good money, they get good retirement and pension and shit. I said, I'm not down. I'm not down talking to bus driver. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that once since we having a baby on the way and everything, and I've always felt this way, but I'm just gonna use this as a stepping stone to get where I need to go to have something in my name. Because
Mm-hmm.
once I retire or whatever, that company is not under my name. That company is not mine. Like my child want to go be a bus driver, they gonna have to go through such and such. They ain't gotta go through me. They got to go through
Mm-hmm.
somebody else. Like, yeah, we know your dad and everything, but we're gonna put your resume right here on hold because I think we got some other applicants that may be more beneficial, and then she ain't got the job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much want to be on that Dame Dash mentality where I want to have my own company or own business in my name where
Mm-hmm.
they could work under my name and take over after I'm gone. So
That's it.
so
Generational wealth, man. Generational wealth,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. So on that note, uh, I just want to say, brothers, my black man, thank you for helping me be the best man that I can be.
Hey,
I
man,
just
thank
want to
you
say,
for having me.
thank you. God bless y'all for being with me on this show. Thank you for your time and your patience. And once again, shout out to y'all for what y'all do for these kids and building up these futures. It wouldn't be a future if it wasn't for y'all. So shout out to y'all and your mothers. And once again, shout out to all the baby daddies and the fathers out there who's listening. I just hope and pray y'all took a lot of insight, if not a lot, just some, or at least a spark, enough to spark that brain of yours to get that nigga out of you, get that nigga out of you, and be a dad. It's okay because from this conversation, I hope we done had some nigga moments and everything. Sometimes we just can't help
Mhm.
that. We gonna have some moments and everything, but like you said, take your time, take a deep breath. Don't let them emotion comes first.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and now I know, and I hope y'all know. Once again, my name is Ken Jones. Sly, Sly, you want to tell people how they can find you? Because my boy Sly, he has a podcast as well too. That motherfucker spitting free game on there. So y'all need to go on his show, get some motherfucking gems. Not only learn how to be the daddy, but also some other shit. All right. So Sly, go ahead, spit out your shit. Let them niggas know how they can meet you.
Well, man, y'all can follow me on IG at Sly Based, and that's SLYB as in boy, AISD as in dog, EN. And I have a podcast. I would prefer you go on Spotify. That way you can. It's kind of like a radio show, but it's
Yeah.
called Sly Based and Podcast. And hey man, that's where you can find me.
AJ, you want to give everybody like a the last reminder to let these motherfuckers know how they can find you too, because you got a child care development center. If y'all want to know how to kick some ass, or not just kick some ass, I apologize. If you want to learn self discipline,
There
all
it
right.
is.
If you want to
There
learn
you go.
self discipline, because this is why I got kicked out. This is why I ain't got no black belt, AJ. But if you want to learn self discipline,
Mhm.
you want a bright future for your kids. AJ is the man. AJ, tell these people how they can find
Appreciate it, boss. It's on Instagram. It's Halls underscore HSD. So H as in hallway, A as in ass, L as in lick, and L as in lick. Forgive me for using those terminologies, but that is how you can find me.
you.
Halls underscore HSD on Instagram, and everything else will take its way from there. Appreciate you for having me on the show, boss man. It was a pleasure being on here with you, brother Sly.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate y'all, man.
All love, man. It was good seeing you, man.
All right, once again, I'm Ken Jones. This is the show with no name. Y'all motherfuckers stay blessed. Peace.